All right, folks, what is going on? Back with another video, and today I want to talk about NBA The Run. I finally got to play the beta. This is the second beta before the release, and I got some interesting things to say about this. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. I talk about gaming and everything under the umbrella, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, we got a lot to talk about. I didn't get a chance to play the first NBA The Run. The beta. It came out. I didn't get a code, but this one I did, and it is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I think the game is really cool, and it has a lot of potential. Now, my situation when it comes to this game is kind of skewed because one thing I did, and I wish I never did this now looking back on it, is that I did play NBA Street Volume 2. I played a good bit of that. I even live streamed it on the channel not too long ago, and it kind of made me look at this game a little bit different. Now, I understand that it's his own game and it does stand well on its own, and it is a fun game to play, but if I never played NBA Street Volume 2 so close to this beta being released, I would not look at this different. Now, not trying to compare the two, but the thing about NBA The Run is it is somewhat bare bones. And I understand why. It's an indie developer. I think less than 20 people are making this game. And for what it is a very fun game and it has some good moments. I mean, I've had a blast playing it all day today, but the only thing about it is with me playing NBA Street Volume 2, I realized that there's some moves that are missing. I wish they had some more street ball moves, and I wish the defense was a little bit more in tune. It's like it's a very offensive laden game where other arcade games do have that balance to where yeah, it's over the top, but defense is still prevalent in the game. But overall, I do like the aesthetic. I like the presentation, and I think what they're going for. It hits. It hits very well. Now, even though that it is a beta, the game is not suffering too much of that many problems. Now, I know that there was an issue where people not getting in the game, matchmaking was kind of crazy. The game was crashing or whatever the case may be. But once you got in, the actual gameplay flowed very well. And I think the game crashed on me like once or twice. But I played probably about 20 or 30 games. So all in all, for a beta, that is actually pretty good. And the gameplay itself, I just wish there was some more animations. I think some of the jump shots do feel a little bit twitchy. I think the animations are good, but the actual movement is a little bit twitchy at times. The dribbling could be better. Like I said, I would love to see more street ball moves. And I would like to see a little bit more dunks. I did see Wimby do a dunk that I didn't see anybody else do, and that was pretty cool. Um, and I did see some dunks that were kind of monotonous. Like there were some dunks that kept going over and over again, and I'm like, all right, I'm tired of seeing the same dunk, but nevertheless, the game is very, very fun to play. Shooting does feel pretty good. Like I said, the jump shots are a little bit twitchy, like they jump straight up in the air really fast. So it's kind of like it kind of hop step, like I don't know, I ain't gonna say hop step, but it's kind of like bunny hop type of game, like the shot where they just jump straight up and they shoot. I thought that was kind of weird, but like I said, all in all, it doesn't take away from the fun factor of the game. I think the game is very fun. I'm enjoying it. Definitely, I think this is a purchase. Absolutely, I believe you should purchase this game off the beta because this is one thing. We don't have many arcade games out here as it is, and we need to support the ones that we do have. I mean, we don't have an NFL Blitz, we don't have an NBA Jam, we don't have NBA Playgrounds, we don't have MLB Slugfest, we don't have any of those great arcade style games that was awesome back in the day. And this is like one of many that could come out. So I'm going to support this completely. I think that this is a must buy if you are into the arcade games, because if this is the beta and if they're still going to tweak some things between now and when the game releases in June, I think it's going to be on point. I think it's going to be a really solid game. And for arcade title, just to have fun, it is what it is. Now, one more gripe I have before I get out of here. I do wish this game have an offline mode. Me and my son would have a blast playing this game. I think that this is something that you have couch co-op. I think it'd be really awesome to have. And I think you can still do some form of co-op, but you still have to go play against someone online. They need to have something where you could just play by yourself offline, and I think that would be, really fantastic. Now I know they have a shoot around, which I did the shoot around, and I think that's like the closest thing you have to offline mode. But you will want to have that when you get to play with other people. Like if they had a shoot around where it was like 1-on-1, that'd be pretty decent, or something like that. But I think that I don't think it would necessarily suffer because everybody plays online, right? Nobody really thinks about, offline stuff anymore. Everybody got to be intertwined with other people. But I think like for somebody who likes to play at home with others, like I like to play with my son, when it comes to this game, and this type of game would definitely will benefit for something like that where we can play together against the CPU, and we don't have to be worried about hindering by people who play online. Now, this is another thing about people who play online. They're pretty aggressive, and that's with any game, right? I mean, everybody's pushing, everybody's trying to shoot threes, even when the objective of the game is to not shoot threes, which I think that is fantastic. Um, I know I said I was going to finish up, but another thing about these modes, they have modes where 3 pointers count as ones and dunks count as threes. And I think that is cool. And because, in games nowadays, especially in NBA 2K or whatever, everybody is trying to shoot a three. Everybody wants to shoot a three. And it kind of like disenfranchise the rest of the game. So with the way this game is set up, I love the fact that they have different modes where alley oops could be threes, dunks could be threes, you play by ones. I think that is really cool. So all in all, I think this game is really, really solid. I think this is a game that can take off. I think that this game needs a lot of feedback because they need street ball moves in this game. And I think that is something that may be more, I mean, it'd be easier said than done because have street ball moves and counters to those street ball moves is going to take a lot of resources to do so. But if they can do that, that would definitely bring more immersion to the street ball aspect of this game or the arcade aspect of this game. I would also like it where you can take down the rim after a dunk, like I think it was Game Breaker, or it was like at the end of the game, if you finish the game on a dunk or whatever, it'll break the rim. That'd be so cool if you can take down uh the entire goal at the end of the game. I think that those type of things will bring back some nostalgic memories, and it can enhance the arcade experience. So I think all in all, this is fantastic. I'm on board with this game. I didn't think I would like it this much, but I am a little skewed because I did play NBA Street Volume 2 earlier, and it kind of made me feel some kind of way, but nevertheless, it doesn't take away from the game. I think the game is fantastic, and I think they could take some things from the street games to enhance the experience. But all in all, I think it's great. You guys let me know what you think. This is a no-brainer. I'm buying this. This is really, really good. This is a good game. I enjoy playing the beta, and I highly recommend you picking this up because I think the beta is going to be done by the time this video is up, and I think this is a no-brainer. This is a must-buy, and I'm saying this off the beta because of what the lack of arcade games we have now. I think this is something that we should get rallied behind because these guys like they did a pretty good job of developing this game. But nevertheless, you guys let me know what you think. I'm going to get up out of here. Take it easy and y'all be blessed. Peace.